in conclusion, I was going to share a little bit about how I packed my 72-hour kit. And so a number of years ago, several years ago, we had a family member who passed away, and he had a ton of backpackers, and we inherited them. And we also went to the DI and found a couple of them for $1 or $2. And so all of us have these big backpacks. And now I will let you know this is very heavy. It's a lot heavier than I'd like it to be. But at the same time, I'd rather have the supplies I need on the kit, and if I'm able to put it in a car or if I'm able to carry it for a little bit and have the supplies I need, that'd be great. And if I'm not needing them, like if it's good weather or if I'm next to a water source or whatever, I can get rid of the things that I don't need. It's better to have it and get rid of it if you don't need it, and than to wish you had it and not have it. So um, I packed it with those priorities in mind, and so the shelter was the 3 hours. I have here on the side is the emergency Mylar 72-hour, or the emergency blanket wrapped in the wool blanket, and I have obviously a sleeping bag. At the top is my clothes pack, which has the tent and the shoes and the coat and all of those things. So that's all there. And then I have a rain poncho that's also real accessible. So that's for the shelter. For water, I have one that's real accessible on the outside. In here I have the Gatorade bottles that I put water in both of these pockets. And then I put this around my neck in the front, and it kind of counters the back pull. So it adds some weight to the front. Helps in that respect. And then I have a filter in here with the equipment at the bottom. The next thing would be the first aid kit. And so the first aid I have in this fanny pack. We just take it off. It's real easy. If there's an emergency, I don't have to dig through the pack to find it. So if I have to walk a while to administer first aid, I can just take this rather than the whole pack. And then next would be the food. So next to my clothing pack, shelter pack in there, I have the food kit. So, and below everything, I have the equipment that I'd need. Now, some of them I did put on the outside that I might need if we're having to be a transport. So I've got a whistle, and I've got a flashlight and pocket knife, and I think that's all I've got. Like underneath the sleeping bag is a pocket in there that has a lot of the binders, such as the rope or the tape. And I've also got some baby wipes in there in case I have to use the facilities before we set up camp, wherever that will be. So that is, I think, summarizes everything that I've got in the kit itself. I used to store them in our garage, up on a shelf that's up near the rafters, and there's a ladder there close by, so we can just climb up, grab the things. I have a friend who dedicated an entire garage wall to the family 72-hour kits, so grab and go. But I recently decided to put them out in our camper trailer, so that if there's a fire, that I will still have the supplies that we need. And if by chance we're able to hook up the trailer to a truck, if we're able to take the truck, then we have the supplies we need. So now that we've got the supplies gathered, you think we're done, but it's just the beginning part. Now we're going to start learning about getting that knowledge, what we need to know, and the skills, and getting the practice that we need. So we'll see you in future videos.